Well, hello everybody. It's me, Sean the Music Man. Good to see you. We are going to have a wonderful program today because we're going to crack open my books of holiday songs today. How much fun are we going to have? All right. I love these songs. And I only get to play them 1 month out of the year. December, of course. And so we're going to start out with some wintry songs today. As we get closer to Christmas, I'll do the more and more traditional songs, the older songs of the original carols and stuff. So we'll save some of the carols, the old carols for later, and we'll do some of the more popular songs from recent years. Oh, more recent than those old carols anyway. Like this one, Winter Wonderland, 1934. By the way, this is a 12-string guitar. Look at all those tuning knobs. 12 strings. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. The beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow build a snowman, then pretend that he's Parson Brown. He'll say, I am married, we'll say, no man, but you could do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made. Walking in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. It's a beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman till the other kid he's knocking down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose gets a chillin', we'll frolic and play the Eskimo way. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Yay! All right. How about those 12 strings? Isn't that a neat sound? I don't play this guitar very often. And the strings are doubled. If you ever wondered why it's got 12, a regular guitar has 6 strings, and these are doubled to make pairs. So now 6 becomes 12. Now, they're the same note in music, but they're an octave apart, if you know music. So it's a low, let's do it this way. It's a low E, then a high E. They're the same note, though. So as I play the music, it's just doubled. Isn't that neat? And so it is for all the strings. Full sound when I play a whole chord, isn't it? Okay, let me think of a couple songs to do on this 12 string while we have it out. Let's do a song that has been requested a lot already. I know seems a little silly, but it's Jingle Bells because everybody knows it. So it's a lot of fun to sing, and it sounds good on the 12 string. So let me see here. I may have to look in the index just real quick. I have another book I'm using too that has a lot of good songs in it, including Jingle Bells. Hang on. There we go. Oh, a Jingle Bell Rock. Okay, here we go. Jingle Bells. Did you know Jingle Bells was originally written for Thanksgiving? It doesn't really mention Christmas, does it? It talks about a sleigh ride. And the bells are ringing on the sleigh, of course. by the way, remember that old saying, I'll arrive with bells on? That's when the bells are on your sleigh or your horse or whatever. You're arriving with bells on. How about it? All right. So let's do that. Let's arrive with bells on for Jingle Bells. We're dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the field we go, laughing all the way. Ha, 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 bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Whoa, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. We pulled into a drifted bank, then we got upsot. Whoa, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. We're dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha, 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 bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Whoa, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Yay for Jingle Bells! All right. And very festive sounding on my neat little 12-string guitar, huh? What a nice little sound. Okay. Let's see here. I've got lots more to share. Let's see if this sounds good. We're starting out with some popular songs. This one's from 1963. Who sang it? Is it Andy Williams? It might be Andy Williams. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Gosh, I love this song. It's one of my very favorite Christmas songs. It is the most wonderful time of the year. All the way Thanksgiving through the new year. Okay. It's the most wonderful time of the year, 1963. It's the most wonderful time of the year, with those kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be good and cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of Christmases long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. All right. So much for my 12 string. That is the 12 string guitar. Good, neat sounding guitar, huh? But as good a guitar as that is, it doesn't compare to my Spanish guitar, handmade in Spain. My favorite guitar to play for these concerts. It's how much louder it is. By the way, that's the real measure of a guitar, is how loud can it be. Especially when just plucking and strumming like that. It's at least twice as loud as that other guitar, isn't it? Listen to that. It's really a wonderful guitar. And then Spanish guitars have these big plastic strings. They're nylon, not plastic, but they're easy on the fingers. So it's nice because I could play this guitar all day and all night and not have any fatigue. So it's sort of wonderful, isn't it? Okay, let's continue on. Oh, so many good songs. It's going to fill up the few hours we have between now and Christmas. I have so many songs to share. So we're going to start with this week with popular songs. I see some here. There's a classical song. Oh gosh, yeah. Popular songs of the season. Songs from Bing Crosby and Elvis Presley and people like that. Here's Elvis Presley. He had a great Christmas record. Let me tell you, I love his Christmas record. And his most famous Christmas song, Elvis Presley's most famous, is Blue Christmas. Now, he sang White Christmas on the same record. White Christmas and Blue Christmas. And a bunch of others. Jingle Bell Rock and Here Comes Santa Claus and Santa Bring My Baby Back to Me. I can think of a bunch of his Christmas songs. Let's do Blue Christmas. It's one of my favorites. One I've done for 22 years now, I guess. It's one of the first Christmas songs I ever learned to play for people. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't mean a thing if you're not here with me. I'll have a blue Christmas, that's certain. And when that blue heartache starts a-hurtin', you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white. And I'll have a blue Christmas. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't mean a thing with me. I'll have a blue Christmas, that's certain. And when that blue heartache starts hurting, you'll be feeling alright with your Christmas of white. But I'll have a blue Christmas. Blue Christmas. Written by a couple of advertising agents that wanted to capitalize on White Christmas. And they couldn't think of a color for a while. They're thinking, oh, red Christmas. No, that's mad. Red's mad. Or green Christmas. Well, Christmas is green, but green is envy and jealousy. And we settled on Blue Christmas. Lots of people singing the blues on Christmas. Okay, that works out just fine. All right. Elvis Presley, Blue Christmas. All right, next up, another one of my favorites. This is for me, it was from the Carpenters. Now, lots of other people have sang it. But when I was growing up, my favorite version was the Carpenters, and it's the song Sleigh Ride. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling, too. Let me find it here, Sleigh Ride. That way, hopefully I won't mess up any lyrics. It's in a different key here, so I have to use my mental capacities here and transpose as I play. That's called transposing. It's in the key of F, and I'm going to play it in the key of G. How about that? I can do this. All right. Sleigh Ride. Karen Carpenter and the Carpenters. I remember this one. Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling, too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand. Just holding your hand. We're gliding along with the song of a wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. Let's look at the show. We're riding in a wonderland of snow. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, it's grand. Just holding your hand. We're gliding along with the song of a wintry fairyland. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Sleigh Ride. Love it. Oh, written in 1950. That's a long time before the Carpenters sang it, huh? Okay. We're doing a bunch of my favorite popular songs of the season. And we'll get more and more traditional as we get closer and closer to Christmas. Here's a song from the 40s. Oh gosh, you know, right around the time of World War II and right after, there was a lot of prolific, beautiful Christmas songs written. Oh gosh, songs like I'll Be Home for Christmas, 1943. There was a legend about it. It was based on a letter home found in a fallen soldier's pocket. Oh, heart-wrenching, right? I'll be home for Christmas. We'll be sure and do that one in a minute. Here's another one from that era, though. 1945, end of the war years. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Another one of my favorites. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Well, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, I'll hate to go out in the storm, but if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Well, it doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought that corn for popping. The lights turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, I'll hate to go out in the storm, but if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. As long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow. All right. Let me do a quick tune on the guitar. I could hear it's pulling out of tune a little bit. Just like I always tell you, the weather, I get it tuned before I start, and then it warms up and changes. It's usually what happens. Hopefully if I get it in tune again, maybe it'll stay. There we go. Okay, close enough for Christmas music. Close enough for rock and roll. That's what they say in the business. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. So many good songs to share. Of course, I'm thinking about popular songs. One comes to mind. A couple of Bing Crosby songs come to mind. Maybe I'll save them though, because they're one of them's from Hawaii, one of them's from Ireland. Maybe I'll save those. There's one from France. We're gonna do Christmas Around the World in a little while. Maybe next week or the week after. Let's see. Bear with me. Okay, here's I had this one I have to do today because it's my mama's favorite. We'll dedicate to Mama. It turns out it's a lot of people's favorite. Oh, Holy Night. It's an old French carol. Adolphe Charles Adam. It sounds like a German name, but I remember reading that it was French. And it was originally it could be a liturgical song, but the church thought it was too secular to be included in a church service or production. So it became a secular song, Oh Holy Night. The English lyrics by John Sullivan Dwight. So those are added much later. Only the first verse is very well known, so I'll sing it. Maybe I'll try the second verse. Yeah. There are 3 verses. I'm not sure if I can get through all 3 of them. We'll see what happens here. Okay. Oh, Holy Night. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the sin and error pining, till he appeared, and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, and yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Woo! That was for Mama. That's a hard one to sing, so we'll just stick to the first verse there, the one everybody knows. Oh, holy night. Did you hear me go up into my nasal cavity? That's a French way of singing for a French song, by the way. Yes. It's hard to do. It's just the side of a falsetto. Ooh, we hit a falsetto. And we can use our nose to get a little higher. Yes. Okay. Oh, holy night. Gosh, I love that one. There's a bunch of old classical ones. We'll save those too. Today, again, we're doing things a little bit more modern. So let's do Jingle Bell Rock and keep it in the modern era. You know what? I have a better version I like. Let's see this book. Here it is. Jingle Bell Rock. I wish I can remember the guy's name who sang it. Who played it. Joe Beal and Jim Booth wrote it, and there's a famous version I hear all the time. But I remember hearing Elvis sing it, so this is in his repertoire, but his version is not the one you hear on the radio all the time, so I'm sure I have him ringing in my ear, though. Let's give it a shot here. Jingle Bell Rock. There's a little introduction here, see if I can remember how it goes. Oh my God, I forgot how it goes. It's in D, there we go. Let's try it again, one more time, here we go. Da, 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 da. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing and jingle bell ring. Snowing and blowing up, pushing the fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time. Go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle with a jingling beat. That's Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing and jingle bell ring. Snow and blowing up, pushing the fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time, it's a swell time. We'll go riding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle with a jingling beat. That's a jingle bell, well, that's a jingle bell, well, that's a Jingle Bell Rock. Yay, Jingle Bell Rock. 1957. All right, well, that makes me think of some of those old 50s party, Christmas party songs, what I'm trying to say. Like Rocking Around the Christmas Tree and Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. Those would be good ones to do, huh? Let me find Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. That one's in my head right now. Who sang it? Brenda Lee? Was it Brenda Lee? With her squeaky little high voice, boop boopy doop almost, right? There we go, Rocking Around the Christmas. Well, I can't do anything like her version, but lots of people have sang. You know, I bet Elvis sang this one too, come to think of it. He did just about all the big popular songs of the day on his record in the 50s. I guess it was in the late 50s, maybe early 60s for that record. I'll have to double check. Okay. One more quick tune again. That's better. Okay, here we go. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree in C. We're rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see it. Every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later on we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. We're rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. We're rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see it. Every trouble tries to stop. We're rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later on we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. We're rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. Rocking around the Christmas tree. Johnny Marks. He's famous for writing a lot of these Christmas songs. Johnny Marks. I'm sure we'll hear his name again today, I'll bet, yeah. So, good one. Oh, what else was I thinking about? Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. So many to choose from, huh? I wish I could ask for some of your favorites, but I could pretty much guess what they are. Here's one of them. Every song I sing, I usually will have a famous singer ringing in my ear when I think of the song or when I sing it. And this one is Burl Ives, A Holly Jolly Christmas. You know what? The version I hear on the radio, he sings it and plays it with a 12-string guitar. So you don't hear a 12-string guitar very often, but I distinctly remember Burl Ives playing Holly Jolly Christmas and doing it on the 12-string. Let's see. That's the problem, see? Thanks for letting me tune up my 12-string. And that's one of the reasons people probably don't play them very often. They're hard to tune. That's pretty good. Okay. We're in a different key though. Here we go. C, Holly Jolly Christmas. Just like Burl Ives. Ooh. Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. I don't know if there be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas when you walk on down the street. Say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, hold the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Do it again. Have a holly jolly Christmas, it's the best time of the year. I don't know if there be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk on down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, hold the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Holly jolly Christmas. Guess what? Johnny Marks wrote that one too. Remember I mentioned him a minute ago? He wrote a bunch of famous Christmas songs. Johnny Marks. I could probably do a whole hour on songs that are famous that he wrote. I should know them all by heart because I sing them every year for so many years. Well, that's one of them, Holly Jolly Christmas. Good old Johnny Marks. All right, right on the next page is another great little modern, popular Christmas song. Modern-ish. Another one from the 30s. It seems in the 30s and 40s, there was just this giant proliferation of these famous songs that we know, we all know and love. And this is absolutely one of them. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sure is. I sure hope he is anyway, huh? I'm sure my mother sang this to me when I was a kid. You better watch out, better not pout, better not cry, right? Better be a good kid. That's what we all learned when I was young. You gotta be a good kid or you're getting a stick and a piece of coal for Christmas to play hockey with. Okay, let's see if I remember how this goes. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making the list, he's checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Then he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. We're gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Then he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you Santa Claus is coming to town. Yay! Santa Claus coming to town. We were praying for that, huh? 1934. Good one. All right. We got another Santa Claus song right on the next page. From the modern era, 1947. It's Gene Autry. You may or may not know that he wrote Christmas songs, and he had a very famous Christmas album, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He was the first guy to do the song and make it popular. This is one that he wrote. Here comes Santa Claus. Write down Santa Claus. Now, I remember hearing Elvis sing this one too. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus. Can you imagine Elvis with his baritone? Yeah. Well, I'm afraid I sing it probably more like Gene Autry, but that's all right. Let's give it a shot. Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen and all his reindeer pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright. Hang your stockings and say your prayer, Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He's got a bag that is filled with toys for the boys and girls again. Hear those sleigh bells jingle, jangle, what a beautiful sight. Jump in bed and cover your head, Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He doesn't care if you're rich or poor, for he loves you just the same. Santa knows that we're God's children, that makes everything right. Fill your hearts with Christmas cheer, Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. He'll come around when chimes ring out and it's Christmas morn again. Peace on earth will come to all if we just will follow the light. Let's give thanks to the Lord above, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Yay. Santa Claus comes tonight. All right. Well, since we're talking about good old Gene Autry, let's do the most famous song from his Christmas record. I'll have to check the year. It might have been 1949. Yeah, I think it's 49 that he did the record. And on that record was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which has become one of the biggest selling songs of all time. There's a little blurb about it right here. It says, this was a hit song that was inspired by another hit song. Songwriter Johnny Marks. Did he write this too? Remember I said Johnny Marks? He wrote Rudolph. I didn't realize that until just now. So songwriter Johnny Marks recalled that after Gene Autry recorded Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which became such a hit in 1949, the New York Times was swamped with letters from children who had written to Santa Claus asking for a copy of the Rudolph record for Christmas. Oh, how cute. Those charming letters gave Marks the idea for when Santa Claus Gets Your Letter. Autry recorded that song too, and it also became a hit. Though not, of course, as big a hit as Rudolph, which is one of the two biggest hits of all time that I'm aware of that are three. Okay, so there's three right off the top of my head. Huge, huge, huge Christmas songs. The number one Christmas song, and it is the number one song of all time, selling song of all time, White Christmas. That's no surprise, right? And the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on the Open Fire. That's another huge, huge one. It used to be the most recorded Christmas song. I'll have to see if it still is. And then Rudolph, millions and millions of copies. And it was just saying that millions of kids wrote in to ask for this record to Santa. They wanted this record for Christmas. All right, thanks for letting me read a little blurb about it. It's a little fascinating to learn something, right? So recorded in 49 by Gene Autry. Written by the great Johnny Marks. This is the song that taught us all the reindeer names. Made us remember them anyway, right? You know Dasher and Dancer, Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid, Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, he had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer, they used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Rudolph! All right. Okay, well, let's do that other song about the famous Christmas character, Frosty the Snowman. I know there's a version in this other book I like. It's another one that was sung by Gene Autry. So we're doing a little set of Gene Autry songs right now. I heard Willie Nelson sing this one too, Frosty the Snowman. You can hear his country twang on it. Okay, so this one is this one's from 1950. So he did that other recording in 49, and so he had so much success with Rudolph, I'm sure I'm talking about Gene Autry, must have recorded a few Christmas records, because I know I heard this one. Written in 1950, Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal. Frosty the Snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. There must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found, for when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Frosty the Snowman, the sun was hot that day, so he said, let's run and we'll have some fun now before I melt away. Down to the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. There must have been the streets of town to a traffic cop, and he only paused a moment when he heard him holler, stop. Frosty the Snowman had to hurry But he waved goodbye, saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday. Thumpity thump, thump, thumpity thump, thump, look at Frosty go. Thumpity thump, thump, thumpity thump, thump, over the hills of snow. Thumpity thump, thump, thump. All right. That's a good one, Frosty the Snowman. Oh boy, here's a good one too. Mary, did you know? That's modern. That'll fit our theme today. Let's see. I thought I had another version of it, but maybe not. Let me see. I'll save this one for a different day because I know I have another version somewhere. That's a really good song though. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would someday walk on water? What a great song. Okay, we did Wonderful Time. Bear with me. We have time for about one more. I want to find a good one. Oh, I said I'll Be Home for Christmas. Oh, I better try that. 1943. This is the one that had a legend that it was based on the letter home from a fallen soldier. It sure sounds like it when I sing it, huh? I'll Be Home for Christmas, 1943. I'll be home for Christmas. Let's get the key right. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Oh, that's a nice song. I'll be home for Christmas. Thank you for spending the hour with me, and I'll have another hour with a bunch of different songs, all holiday songs, next week. And I look forward to seeing you then. And it's going to be a fun month of holiday music. So I'll see you very soon. God bless you. And Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Talk soon. Bye-bye.